You know what occurs to me? I should have taken this video like 4 hours ago before I started to drag everything out of storage, and this room actually looked halfway clean. But here you go, Mike Dean. Here's the a little taste of the brewery reveal. Not reveal because it's not done, but we're getting close. I slapped some cabinets in this weekend. I'm actually brewing on the anvil, which is sweet. Let's see if I can walk and not trip over shit. Put in this rad sink that I got from Jake. It fits down here, Jake. You'll have to come over and check it out. The big sprayer faucet is cool. I just got that in this weekend too. And some more cabinets, beer fridge, taps, backwards. Yeah, kind of cool stuff. So it was clean this morning, and then I came down here, and now it looks like a brewery again. So I'll have to try and get it picked up before the wife gets home because she'll have a shit fit. But yeah, let me flip this thing around or sit down or do something else, and I'll talk about the beer I'm brewing because that's an exciting thing I haven't done in a long time. So while we have a second, I'm going to pour a beer real quick because my teaser is working again. Never really not been working. It's just been covered with so much dust and shit that it, yeah, it was ugly. Alright, we'll call that good. So, what we're going to pour is not really a beer at all. It's actually a White Claw, kind of. Pink Fang, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I got the idea. All the ladies in the neighborhood all drink White Claw all the time, so I figured I could fucking make that. How hard can that be? So I made a raspberry one. And I used some amaretti flavoring that I had kicking around from NHC, and it tasted good. It was fine, but it was ugly as shit. The amaretti kind of tinted it a weird color. Kind of like a tan thing. It was not very, it didn't look good. But I wanted to use something better than just the, flavoring extracts. So after that happened, I decided, well, it's not going to be White Claw anymore. So I dumped a bunch of frozen raspberries in it and actually made it taste a lot better. And it's pretty pink. If you want to pretend you're drinking sparkling water, it probably ain't going to work, but I did shoot a whole bunch of video on my kind of process for this that I've never done anything with. I maybe could stitch those together one of these days. Uh-oh. The old anvil's coming up to a boil here. I'm going to rescue myself from having a boil over, and we'll come back to this. Pink, like a rooster's. Okay. So the anvil's up to 200. It's getting close to boil. We're not there yet, so I got a minute. I'm running this thing on 120, so the heating times are not like, you're not going to miss, you get a little time. This should be the last time I run that thing on 120. I have a cord that will run that thing on 240, which is going to be sweet, all thanks to my buddy Brian at Short Circuited Brewers. He's building me a cord because he, as he does, he needed to build one for a video, but he didn't really need the cord. So I said, hey, you know what? You build it, I'll pay for it. You get the video out there so other people can do it. I'll just take the cord so I don't have to do it. So, Brian, cheers to you, buddy. That was super rad. I'm pumped to get it. The timing really couldn't be better. So what we're doing today is brewing a hazy IPA for the Iron Brewer competition that I'm in pretty much every year. So secret ingredient this year, Tang. Astronaut orange juice, basically. So no idea how much really to use or how to do it, but what I'm going to do is kind of a lactose hazy IPA with a boatload of Citra and a new hop. I don't know if anybody can read that, but this is a hop called Julius that is It's a Minnesota hop that there's a farm up there called in Minnesota called Mighty Axe that are doing some interesting stuff with like terroir and kind of harvest timing. So basically they've got cascades that they've figured out with their growing conditions, and if they harvest them at different times, they kick different flavors. So this one, Julius, is supposedly crazy orange, kind of creamsicle-y, because of the growing conditions and the harvest timing. So they've got a few different cascades. They're genetically cascade, but depending on how they're handled, they taste like different hops. So it's my first time using that, but I figured if I was going to experiment, I might as well put it in a beer with Tang. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. Otherwise, the base is just 2-row malted wheat, malted barley. Gonna lactose it. The Tang will give me some sugar. So I'm figuring probably about a 7% IPA. I had big plans to use Imperial Juice, the A38 Juice strain with this, but I really thought I was gonna get this brewed like a week and a half ago, which obviously didn't happen. So yeah, we're gonna kveik it all and fuck it. We're gonna have some Voss chips, and I have a little bit of Hornindal slurry. So we're gonna make an unholy marriage of kveik. So should be cool. All right, I'm gonna go make sure this thing seriously doesn't boil over this time. Maybe we'll chit chat. Who knows? Here's my buddy Anvil. This is my third time brewing on this thing. So far, I dig it. It's digital enough, but still analog enough. I don't feel like I'm just pushing a button and walking away. It's not super fast. You can kind of check out the boil. The boil's not, you're not ripping, but it's enough to get the job done. I think it'll be nice when the 240 cord shows up, so I can swap this thing over and run it on extra Bauer, more digitals. That'll be sweet. So basically, this beer is really easy. It's just getting Whirlpool and dry hops and Tang. So I'm just gonna let it boil for half an hour, just as like a courtesy to the malt, I guess, to make it feel like it did something. Because it's okay. It should be a nice kind of straw yellow beer. I'm really kind of crossing my fingers for a little bit of the red dye number whatever from the Tang to tint it more of an orange color. That I hope the haze will kind of hold on to and make it a nice hazy orange beer. But we'll see. So yeah, it's kind of all I know for today. Yeah, very dark over there. You can be jealous of my restaurant sprayer sink that is like a Chinese knockoff of a good one, but it seems to work really well, so that's awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna stitch these videos together, do a modicum of editing, which is weird, and yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So maybe you'll see a Pink Fang video come out too, who knows. Thing came out good. It's an easy drinker, 5%, not bad. But it's not clear, so it's not technically a White Claw clone, I guess. Anyway, rambly. Cheers, nerds. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's good to be back brewing. Steam in the basement. Pretty sweet. So, anyway, yeah, new nerds. Until the next one. Cheers. And Brian, you're a fucking legend, dude. Legend.